So what check Group B a World Cup qualification now. Ubenya Slovenia, Sweden, Switzerland, Kosovo. The whole group when who say it will be a cheap moment for Sweden because in a long while we haven't seen Sweden almost performing at the top level. And currently, check almost squad now. One of the two players are almost campaigning for the top for the Swedish national team now is Elanga and Victor Gyokeres. And Enra, these two ballers were able to give contribution in terms of goals to the Swedish national team. Now, one thing about this particular national team is we share the time Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Asia national team, it was very, very, very difficult for them to get a particular footballer who through more spotlight to the national team at least. Obetimi a canvas in terms of say all company from Sweden national team to maybe Euros and as to the World Cup. Say even World Cup or Mubana say even without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, sometimes it becomes very difficult for them to perform in most of these particular competitions. But getting Victor Gyokeres in the last couple of competitions in the last 2 seasons, while consistent when it comes to goal scoring opportunities, when it comes to say young contributing in offensive era of any other football club. Victor Gyokeres has showed very well say at the days of Sporting Lisbon, Free Sporting Lisbon, ever the side of Arsenal Football Club no, obetimi a continue with that consistent performance of the club football. But I will check in the Sweden national team. In the last 10 matches, he has been able to have close to about 9 goals contributions to the side of the Swedish national team. It tells you, say, it is not only about the club football, but when it comes to the national team, he performs to the maximum best. He is always there to deliver at the highest peak of runs for the Swedish national team. The same thing applies to Elanga. In the last couple of 6 games to the Sweden national team, he has been able to contribute close to about 4 goals contribution to the national team. It tells you, so when you are playing with them, that's what Elanga, now Victor Gyokeres, in attacking third of the Sweden national team, they can easily play and they can easily score a lot of goals for them. But Enra against Slovenia, Jan Oblak team, no, I was expecting, say, at least, Sweden beat me close about 3 points over Slovenia, but then the match became very tough for Sweden national team. Almost coming back, beat me a share against the side of Slovenia. So I think, say, 2-2, just a point for them, it wasn't enough. So we'll check the Switzerland against Kosovo. It was a cheap run for Switzerland. We've seen Switzerland at the moment in every World Cup qualification round. So Oman top here, Omudi second in most of the players. Oman qualify at the back most of these particular World Cups. Both World Cups and the European competitions that you'll find this particular national team. Beating Kosovo by 4 goals to 0, I felt say it was an easy task for the side of Switzerland national team, and they can easily score against most of these minnows or more Europe. But DIABY, so we'll check it.
For Sweden hope Alexander Isak more than Gyokeres. But because of move now, why now? 1 3 and in the man in general. He's the main man in Sweden and Sweden want to qualify if they will count on somebody. Gyokeres is a good player, he's doing so well for himself, but the trust
what's the deal?
Every Swedish, you look at say the big man himself, Isak will be leading them line. So again, now you clearly understand that his absence, now a bite, Eddie free Sweden for, and I believe that subsequent games now can now we're training Kakra after days off, and you'll be able to do well with so Elanga or the other flank. Gyokeres now Isak A lead line at the moment. On any day they'll be able to conquer. So we only hope that he will be back. So about the next game in the moment, Sweden will be able to.
He will be back, but we'll check if Victor Gyokeres. The numbers that he has given. To me as a fan, I wouldn't sit here and say because Alexander Isak last season he had a good spell with Newcastle, but we should give the nod for
the 6 matches on Marble. Last day 6 months on Marble in all competition. Isak has one goal.
But what we say over
Gyokeres has shown goals
you know, understand that.
The last 10 games for Sweden national team. We are talking about Victor Gyokeres. 1 more 9 goals contribution. And we are talking about Alexander Isak.
How do we choose
Isak influenced the national team. No, it cannot be compared to Victor Gyokeres.
Isak Elanga na better than
no, obit me about me anymore.
Maybe, but o check Gyokeres in the contribute. Is that how much you can? On my last 10 games way better than Isak.
Way better than Isak.
So game. Now Alexander Isak, our team, our every defender is a big threat. it creates even room for the other players not can.
So Edia Kaseni addition.
Is it make sense?
The new Ibrahimovic.
In
The
the next game.
Oh, no, the castle on Pesa. That was the name they gave you.
Will help them. Jack. It is his absence.
So you don't write
so
him
name-
right.
so name partner there.
I didn't write anybody off.
No,
I
name
did not
partner
write
there.
anybody off.
We are talking about
you
a
will be
national
unfair
team
to
player.
write
In the last 10
Gyokeres-
games, 1-9 goals contribution for the national
But it
team.
will be highly unfair to write
The last 6 games for Isak is just one goal
writing
contribution.
off. No, I did not write him off. I'm only saying, they missed the services of Alexander Isak. And because 1 year pre-season on the fitness, and until a coach added, I'm for a moment. If he's available and he has the fitness to add up to quality anymore.
He wouldn't add anything. He wouldn't add anything to
Top
the
quality
national team.
striker.
He wouldn't add anything. He wouldn't add anything. He's not quality and maybe better than Victor Gyokeres.
Nobody, Maestro, you are getting two different things. I did not.
No.
He's better than.
No.
I never said he's better.
No. He's not better than Victor Gyokeres.
I didn't say that
He's not better than Victor Gyokeres. So don't say because of say Alexander Isak wasn't part of
You are
national
getting me
team.
wrong. I
They
didn't say
wouldn't have
that, but
an
you're better
impact
than
in the
Gyokeres
national
for
team.
national team.
No. Don't say that. Don't say
Did I say he's better
that.
than
Because me, what I'm saying, in the last 10 solid games for
nobody.
No. Let me talk.
You people should take it one.
Let me talk. I'm saying, what check the Swedish national team in terms of attacking forward, or Elanga, or Victor Gyokeres, in terms of club side, since when? And Alexander Isak a consistent goal scoring for Newcastle Football Club. It was Victor Gyokeres. The last 2 seasons he played for Sporting Lisbon. He gave them that contribution. I'm coming.
For 2 seasons.
I'm coming.
Consistent performance.
Two seasons. When you were talking, I didn't talk. Pacho Maminkasa. What check Victor Gyokeres, the number of goals that he has given in a club football cannot be compared to Alexander Isak. Last season, so Anya Portuguese league flight goal scoring ratio ever for man. And you can some of the European footballers are matching most of the goals. You talk about Victor Gyokeres. His goals contribution cannot be compared to Alexander Isak. In the national team, the last 10 games, he has given them 9 goals solid contribution. Isak there 1 pair in the last 6 games. So what I'm trying to say is that if Sweden, Omunya Victor Gyokeres, Omunya Ilanga in the fine form, although Isak can add a lot of impact in the Sweden national team, but to me, so who will be able to influence the Sweden national team? Lead you on to the World Cup. It is Victor Gyokeres because of the start and what he has been able to do. Yeah, so sometimes you know.
Victor Gyokeres, bibi na video.
Sorry.
No, that be where you for bibi am tonchen. This guy won.
Anthony Elenga over Alexander Isak. Ya temu komedi.
No, obi anu choose Langa over Alexander Isak. Obi anu choose Langa over Alexander Isak. No kwe wo ne say Isak no ma nka wo bi den obe. Say ale be o timi nye hwe. Bi this player ya o get na man hwe.
Oh, you don't
the record for go a 6 matches wa ba mo nya 1 goal. O de ha ma Isak ye hu masa Gyokeres ni de akwa no clinical finisher.
Isak is clinical.
Is it Portugal na hwan wo from near? Is it England? I know England. You know about two top teams on play. Fantastic.
So we choose Anthony Elenga over Alexander.
Obianu choose Jai.
And then what about choose?
Maestro time tina mbese me wura mu no. Mo kan na we oba national team no she go na then. When most of times they sacrifice Alexander Isak to play from the wings, you people are not to talk about it.
No. So we clinical finisher me about. Now pussy na Gyokeres be
because
Gyokeres the ball line.
He's a player. Gyokeres is a static player. Who to be at number 9
or your clinical finisher.
He is a clinical
finisher.
On the road, they say on strike.
You yati.
Top player.
Yati. Yati.
People should understand.
What choose Anthony Elenga? Come on,
over with the oil person ya na man ko for cassette ya no. And you Liverpool perform cassette.
That you what choose Anthony Elenga over Isak. Come on, there na see.
Me is really good.
Mo say ya me time, my dad na mo kasa we. Come on,
coach. Maestro. Second no dey all come. Gyokeres. Onu Ronaldo kwa na betima turu. Gyokeres Ronaldo nkwa. Who Cristiano Ronaldo fiwa. Play our ball go shepa. Hey Gyokeres ne hawa. So you Cristiano Ronaldo go shepa.
Go shepa.
Who you move play our ball go shepa we. Any Ellen Haaland. Obi.
And this boy goes no the mascot and
when you go to say Kylian Mbappe.
Nana Mbappe boy bi no nya ya okotuma we. Uni pressure the world so say we are. E ko be keeper ne sa.
Bi ball Real Madrid pressure and fire no boss na also pressure.
That is Mbappe ba Madrid no. Wa born the first season in 44.
The first season pressure and fire no. Open first.
Now last season she go
all that time and na PSG for the dinner pressure and fire.
Last season
sporting form.
Last season we Oche go Mbappe.
And yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Portugal. Now na also Portugal league go grab it ma bobi.
Na say you be also the chance go.
There be now kind. Me the opening.
You come to this same discussion. You come to this same discussion. I don't see. Okay. Nobody catch him.
So agenda follow. Gyokeres. No, the next one is Isak Roman Cadeno.
And then I go over Isak. Roman Cadeno. They will back us.
Remember, try to me, baby. Now,
DIABY, I think say France national team no. Say na Kwekuvara say canon. The squad in depth is unmatched. So we'll check almost starting lineup or Mudisi Akan in the finals in the 2018 World Cup. It will tell you say how Didier Deschamps has been able to manage the talent in the France national team no cannot be compared. Yes. Sometimes you might have a lot of talent within your national team. But how obviously you're managing is actually time I beat me say the long tenure of these raw talents in your national team can't be made for you. DIABY. In the 2018 FIFA World Cup, we saw some similar players. Currently, as we speak, they are still playing for the national team.